Today we are going to install Kali Linux on VMware Workstation Player 16. To download official system image of Kali Linux, we'll go to kali.org. Now what you see is Kali Linux official website. And when we click the download button, it will bring us to the download page. Then we select the bare metal, and then it will bring you here. For this, we pick 64-bit version, and we simply hit on download button in the installer card. Then, you need to choose the location to save this file. But since I have downloaded the file, so I'm not going to save it again. And now the only thing you need to do is wait to complete downloading the file. For some reason, sometimes the official download server may have very slow download speed. So I have provided alternative link to download in description and comment section. So now we try to open alternative link, and the step is almost the same. We choose the location to save the file. After that, you just wait to complete the download. After completing download the file, now we will do checksum for safety purpose. Now we right click the file and select crc HHA, then HHA256. Because the checksum provided by official site is HHA256, then we will compare the value with the official site. We can see that it is the same, so it means safe to use it. You may find that your PC doesn't provide this option. Actually, this function is provided by 7-zip, and I also recommend you to download this software. Because it is very lightweight, can be used to unzip many types of compressed files such as zip, RAR, 7-jack, and GJAC. The download link is provided in description and comment section too. So let's proceed to configure Workstation Player 16. Now we are going to create a new virtual machine. Then it provided 3 options. We are going to choose second one, which is installer this image file, and select the file we downloaded just now, and click next button. Now we ask to select guest operating system, so we select Linux. For version, there is no Kali in the option, but since Kali is based on Debian, so we select the Debian 10.x 64 bits. And click next. Then it will ask to name and select location for virtual machine. For this, you can pick whatever name and location you like. For instance, I will name it as Kali and store in drive E. Then we click next. For maximum disk size, you should put at least 24 gigs, but I will go to 80 gigs and click the next button. Before we finishing the config, we go to customize hardware for virtual machine. 2 GB RAM is enough for Kali, but I will opt for 4 GB for better performance. Then the number of processor, 2 is enough, but I will go to 4. And you can select the number of processor based on your CPU specification. Now we will go to important part. Select host only for network, otherwise you will end up couldn't connect to the network. Next, USB, I will suggest you to select USB 3.1. Then we click close button and finish. Congrats! Now we finish config new virtual machine. Let's proceed to installation part. Okay, now we click play virtual machine to start the journey of installation. Now we reach Kali installer menu and we're going to select graphical install. Now we will select English for installation and we require to select our region, so my country doesn't in the list, so I will select other. And Malaysia located in Asia, so I will select Asia. And next, config local, there is no option for Malaysia, so I will choose country the nearest to Malaysia, that is Singapore, and then click continue. And for the keyboard, I will just use the American English. For this, I will continue without default route. I don't want to use the name server, so I will just leave it blank and continue. For hostname, you can put any name you like. And for the domain name, we'll leave it blank. Now we will set up for user and password to use in Kali login, super user access, and etc. So pick a name and password that you can remember. Now we need config for partitioning disk. For method, we choose use entire disk, and there is only one disk can be chosen, and next. We choose all files in one partition. We choose finish partitioning and right change to disk to complete partitioning. Select yes to confirm partitioning disk, then it will start to partitioning and install best system into this. Now we can choose what thing you are going to install in your system, and I will keep original selection so we can get all the tools in Kali. Now you can get a coffee and listen to music, as this installation requires about 20 minutes, depends on your PC performance. After enjoying your coffee, we are going to install Grab bootloader so you can boot Kali smoothly. For device used to install bootloader, we select /dev/sda. Finally, the exciting time coming. We finished installation now. We are going to boot into Kali Linux system. Now, we click continue to boot. Now we select Kali GNU or Linux to boot into system. Now we come to the login page. Enter the user and password created just now. Take a loss, well, I'll admit that's why I'll make it to the top, yeah, I commit. And no, I'm never getting lost, I get after it. Investing in my own stock, cause it's faster than any crypto hits go, let me spend. Everything that you see is something I invent. To make the system use the entire screen, we need to X full screen mode of Workstation Player and enter full screen mode again. Before we end this video, let's explore the Kali system. Once you click the top left menu, you can see that there are many clues classified accordingly. Now we open terminal to check whether Python is installed. Oops, sorry, I opened PowerShell instead of terminal. Let's try again. Okay, Python 3.9.10 is pre-installed, so we no need to install it manually. Now we check for Nmap and Wireshark, whether it is installed. So both Nmap and Wireshark are pre-installed on Kali Linux. If you feel this video useful, please press the thumbs up button and subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching. See you in next video. Bye bye.